So I'm Dewitt Gilmore, but I'm also known as Relentless Aaron. So my pen name is Relentless Aaron, but this is my memoir. So it's a true life story under my birth name, which is Dewitt Gilmore. So one night late here in Manhattan, um, probably around 1 in the morning, Puffy, as known as Diddy, and his goons attacked me. They were shooting at me, and they also it was a car chase. It's very dangerous and traumatic to talk about, but by the grace of God, I'm alive and I escaped them. It was two other people in the car. It wasn't just me. It's not my word against his. And I was afraid to come and talk about it until more than recently. Now he's locked up. I can tell my story without fear, and all victims need to come out and say what it is. I'm also now I signed the paperwork with Tony Busby, and also I'm in the documentary coming up.
What was your connection? What was the motive?
Well, first of all, Andre Harrell introduced me to Puffy when he was an intern. So I knew him when he was an intern before anybody knew, before he was known as Diddy, right?
Yep.
And then we planned a basketball game, and so it's a story, right? But it has a lot to do with CCNY. It has a lot to do with the Death Row East T-shirt I was wearing that night, and him assuming that maybe I was with Death Row. So there's a lot of nuances to it. But I'm the guy that almost didn't live because of what he did that night. So I'm here to stand on my truth, to tell the world what it is. And yes, many years later, but by the grace of God, they got him locked up, and he's not coming out. And I feel safe.
Good. And if I can correct you, I would say it's the truth. It's not your truth. It's the truth.
Right. It's the truth. Right. There's no allegedly. There's no. You're not going to ever hear me say allegedly. He attacked me.
I said it, but yeah,
he attacked me. Yeah. He shot at me, and he did it as a coward. He had a whole group of people with him. So it was 1 o'clock in the morning. There wasn't cameras in the sky and all of that. This was before it all. So before social media, all of that. So I have a life, and I deserve to live, and I deserve to breathe and do the things that other people do without being attacked. Without, he's an animal and he's a monster. And if you think about it, he's been doing this for decades, because he did this with me in 1996. And now you saw him kicking Cassie, which is like a couple of years ago. So he's been doing all these things to people, and now it's all coming out of the woodwork, and everybody's safe now. We're feeling safe. We can come out and tell our stories. We can write books if we want. And now if there's money on the table, yeah, we want that too. We want redemption for what he's done to us. He's an animal, a monster, and a predator, and I stand on that truth.
Well, I wish you the best of luck, and you're very brave.
Thank you, Lauren.
Because of that 9 line.